Hello, everyone. Someone may be facing competition at this time against a group of people. Someone's trying to get into your business. They're trying to understand your schedule, or it's like they're trying to remember your schedule. They're focusing on your schedule for some reason. This could be with someone you broke it off with. It could be a Leo, doesn't have to be. Someone's quite depressed at this time. They're mad about something, a breakup, a family. I hear no one wins when the family feuds. This is a family situation and issue. You may have achieved something. Hard work pays off, period. You've been working, minding your business, doing your thing. Someone's upset because you're bearing fruits, like, and they're trying to figure out how you're doing it instead of just focusing on themselves. Someone's too into you, too into your business. Whoever this pertains to. If you feel as though you've been looked into, watched, you may be looking over your shoulder a lot. It could be because, you could be intuitive. You trust your instincts. You trust how you feel, your surroundings, the energy. There is someone watching you or curious about you for some reason. And this could be pertaining to a family member or someone you could have broke it off with. It doesn't even have to be the person you broke it off with. It could be their ex or significant other, the person they're with now. Someone could have found out about you and they're curious. This is someone you separated from. This is dealing with someone you may have separated from. Someone tried to take something away from you. Now they're watching you. Or their family members are watching you. Someone close to them is watching you. Meanwhile, you over here minding your business, working hard. You could have a new job, or you could be getting a promotion, a raise. You are focused. Say you were on a job for a while. You may be leveling up, getting promoted. You could be in another part of a building. Like, you could work in a big place. Yeah, you definitely moving up. I hear George and Wheezy moving on up, huh? And meanwhile, someone's mad. They in regret. They want to apologize to you. Fighting to find the right words to say. This could be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Whatever they did, it didn't work. Whatever happened, it didn't work. But someone's not going back. Someone's focused on their bag. Someone's tired of playing the game. This could have been a baby father, baby mother, baby father sort of situation. Someone wants to know why you're cold, why you're distant. Like, what the fuck? You know why? Someone is in denial about the shit they've been doing. Like, they don't see that shit. They stuck in a cycle. This could be with a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Someone, they keep holding on to the past, keep holding on to how things used to be. Only the good parts, though. They're not even privy to the shit that they've been doing. Someone needs to work on themselves. They're trying to stop you from moving on from them, trying to stop you from, really letting go. It's like, in their mind, it's like, I got one more chance. I can do this. Or they're trying to figure out one more way. They're holding on for dear life. And moved on. You elevating. It is what it is. You tired of wasting your time. They even made you lose a couple bags. They can't keep a job. None of that shit. You took on a lot. Being with this person. Yes, you was attracted in the beginning, but it was one of those things where you wish you could have waited a little longer, or should have waited a little longer. There could already be kids involved, so you don't regret your kids. You just like, damn, I should have waited. If I knew what this motherfucker, you know what I mean? It's a lot of fighting. You just trying to step back and get to your bag. It's a lot of discord between you and family members. They mad because you moved on. It was an illusion. It's like they wanted people to think that you couldn't get nobody. You didn't have no more options, no more opportunities. Like, what? These people was too onto themselves to even realize that they're not the only ones in the world. You hear me? That type situation. They're all about them. Very self-centered motherfuckers. And I feel as though I have to say it that way. They in their head because you're not like the rest. There could be others, but you're not one of those. You don't bite the cheese. You feel me? You got other options, other things that you could do, and you are showing them in so many ways. Someone expected you to really latch on to them, reach out to them. They could have been the ones that left or called themselves closing off a situation with you. It is what it is. Being that you got mouths to feed, you took it for what it was, and let me go back to my options, my opportunities. Moved on and leveled up, looking good, feeling good. I hear shining. Yeah, someone hating. And they're mad because you had options. You got opportunities. Someone expected you to clutch onto them and cry and shit. They're trying to figure out a new way to come back into your life. You're not having that. This could be with a Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces could be significant. Someone's looking for the perfect time. How can I do this? How can I come back? None of that's working no more. They too smart for that. They seeing that you can't fool you, period. This is a sneaky motherfucker. They're going to try to find a way to come back into your life. This is someone who could be a scammer. They could try to get some money from you or come to you with some sad story. Blah, 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 blah. You ain't trying to hear none of that, period. You over here in La La Land. Meanwhile, you loving on who loving on you. You could be starting something new. I just see somebody biting their lip, shaking their head like, somebody looking at somebody. And it's in a good way, charming. You truly attracted to someone minding your business. You over here with it. Meanwhile, they got a whole family of minions. All of them mad because you don't want to be with their daughter, their son no more. You moved on with some shit, You in a whole nother partnership. That's what they're upset about. This could be attached to someone from your past. Someone that you have memories with, period. You may have never been with this person, but you could have grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? Neighborhood, type situation. Or this could also be that you dated. It just didn't go anywhere, but it didn't end on a bad note. You could be linking with someone from your past. This person feels like home. You feel like home to this person. You're not worried about this person over here. Or their family. You could care less. Someone's got a nasty attitude. Someone's trying to come and mess up what you got going on. Keep some things to yourself, It's okay to be private. It's okay to be private. They don't need to know nothing. They're not obligated, they have no, or you're not obligated to tell them nothing about what you got going on. They can just watch like they've been watching. You know what I'm saying? They can't do nothing but be mad. That's it. Or just work on themselves and move on and be happy. It's not like you're wishing any ill will or anything bad on this, You just want them to move on because you have, but you feel it, you see it, you could be very intuitive. You could be a reader. You know what I'm saying? Getting confirmation from everybody. You already know what it is. They're watching. Their family watching too. I just see a bunch of people with their face tore up. Ew, smile. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they self-centered. They mad because you're not sweating them and you do your own thing. They used to, because it's a whole bunch of them, it's like they try to throw that around like people mad because they got numbers. And just because you walk alone don't mean you ain't got nobody trust. You feel me? You ain't on that type of time. They know that shit. You could be dealing with a Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, or a Scorpio. There is some sort of change. It's a definite change that needs to happen. Someone's put their foot down, and it's time for someone to recognize that. It's a turning point in your life, Period. You're not letting nobody stop that, but there is someone that's trying to delay something, trying to stop something from coming your way. So be careful about what you say, what you tell people. Keep some things to yourself. It's okay to have a silent celebration, a couple people. Keep some things to yourself, for real, between you and God. You ain't got to let nobody know, because right now they're on the warpath. The whole family, you know it. You find it quite entertaining, because it is. Why can't people move on? Why can't people move on? Someone could be drinking a lot. Someone's stressed, ready to see you. They don't know how to approach you, but they shouldn't approach you because you have moved on. They do want to come back with an offer. This is someone that wants to give you an offer, but it's like cringe. No, too much time has passed. You have grown up a lot. A lot of situations has changed. You are not about to deal with them and their crazy ass family. Let somebody else do it. Let somebody else do it. You feel me? Okay? 8 of Cups. You feel me? You're moving on. Period. Walking away. You're no longer interested. You tried too many times. They're trying too many times. It's time to chuck the deuces, okay? Talk to you later.